So let's see how you guys did and why did this test actually fail. If you pay close attention to the page here on the right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the start button and you guys see this loading screen, right? And then after the loading screen comes up the hello world. Now, if you take a look at the code, we navigate to the URL, we hit the start button, and then we check to see if hello world is present. And that is where our actual problem is. That little quiz was kind of a prelude to the idea of synchronization, which I just wanted you guys to think about before we actually dive into it. The idea of synchronization is that you want your tests running at the same speed as the actual application under test. You don't want it to be running too fast, and you don't want it to be running too slow, because both of those situations lead to negative outcomes from your test. And so in our case, the test was moving too fast for the application, right? We were navigating to a URL, we were clicking the start button, and then we were looking for an element that was not there because the loading bar was still loading. And so we tried to find the element that didn't find the element, and then it said, no element there, sorry, let me throw an exception. And so that is exactly what happened. Let me show you guys from the actual HTML. So if you look over here at the HTML and we look in here, we can see that there is a hello world present in the HTML, but its style is display none. So it's not being displayed, okay? Obviously, until this loading bar has finished going, at that point, now if we hover over it and click it, hello world does not have a style of display none anymore. Instead, the start and the loading icons are now display none, right? Because they're no longer here displayed on the page. And so they're hidden and they can't be interacted with, but hello world can now be interacted with. And so again, that's the whole reason why our test failed, because when I was stepping through it, I was slow enough for the application to catch up to our test. But when I ran it in the actual continuous integration environment, and by continuous integration I mean just running it on my computer, the test failed because it was too fast.